We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their... Second-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Dolphins now with excellent field position to start things out. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Hey.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Tua going to throw. That is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Swift. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Throwing is Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
At the 37-yard line.
Pass caught by Burden. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
He's got this complete to Burden. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
27. Hey, volunteer.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Dolphins are once again back in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. The returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Under a minute to go, clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's good to make it 17-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 7 from the 20. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and...
After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's good.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Now it's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, the Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
50-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From midfield, here's Tua. Throw caught by Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now Tua going to change the play.
Listen up. East right.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll shift things around. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. They'll run for it with Achane. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
37. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Top 3.
At the 4-yard line.
Right. Is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bears' 3-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
What a great coach. He said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
All right, fellas, listen up. Ready? Big team. Hey, turbo one.
They run with Hill. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Tua sets up to pass it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Go. Ready.
And now an audible here into something else.
20, TX. Out.
Now Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Hey, turbo. Big team.
Achane gets it from the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Looking to pass. Tua. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The final shot before break. Williams trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Team! He's right, switch! Whoa! Hey!
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll dump this off to Uchan. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 8.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bears take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
To the air, Williams. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Here's Hill on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. Miami's offense set and ready to go. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Solo left Zion. Solo out. Step. Motion. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now he's going to step up and run. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. That too is going to change things up. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Given 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Tua going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Pass complete to Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Throwing is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Throwing again here, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here's Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Williams looking, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Chubb drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And now it's blocked. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Williams throwing to start the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Tua going to change the play. Running right, here's Achane. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Ready. Ready. Corner, long. Solo left Zion.
From the gun, it's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Ready, T, what's it? Hey, 21G.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the sideline he goes. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready to go.
To throw, Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up.
Now they send a running back in motion right. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books, because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
Here's Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth-quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Bears first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Moore, the motion man. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll go play action here with Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. From the gun, here's Williams. To the goal line, but It's incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
2 yards to go, second down.
All right, go. Hey. Solo left side. 21G. Yep.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 34.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
20, TX.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Dolphins.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, ready. 21G. Watson, Oscar. Scat. Solo left Zion. Out.
Now Tua. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Patterson now for the extra point.
Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Hey, get set. 18. Turbo 1, high. 21G, 21. Hey, out!
Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Solo left Zion. 20, TX. Long, corner, long.
On second and 10. Tua got a man. It's Darren Waller. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
20, TX. 22. Ready.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Let's go. Hey, 21, TX. 8. Set.
They'll set up to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point try now for Patterson. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Dolphins 56.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day,
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Mark Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews taking it in. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Now Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And some room to work. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 44 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
21G, 21G. Turbo 1, high. Let's go. Eight. Ready.
Now back to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Watson, Oscar.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone, has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Solo left side. Hey, 21 TA. Hey.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 29 yards. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
Now it's Jackson.
And the Ravens first down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
At the 28-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
34-yard line.
Hey, 21 TA.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. The 2 is going to change things up.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On first down, back to Achane.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
20, TX.
Here's Tua. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. That's good for 28 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
They'll run on first down to right.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. This is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. 27 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Patterson now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens ready to take over. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough one for them and for him because, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
We changed it.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And this is caught. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Dolphins offense returning to the field.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Zion. Step. 21G, 21G.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
right, fellas, listen up. All right, Brian, go, go, go. Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two. Ready?
Here's Hill. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive, 4 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Jackson. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
3rd and inches.
Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, Jackson. That is caught by Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Baltimore.
So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 36. In motion the tight end.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. They'll find Bateman once more.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 24 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That ties the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Miami set to take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 26.
And off to Achane to begin the drive.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Wait it. Go. Let's go. Hey, 21-20, TX. Set.
Tua going to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Tua going to change the play.
Solo left Zion.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He'll try and do this himself.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job. And Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Let's go. Get hot. Hey, hey. When it's hot.
To throw is Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Yeah. 13.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
And he's got room.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 64 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Now after the touch, loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field.
And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the
Take
two
their
of
breath,
us.
yeah.
I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels.
At the 30-yard line.
All right, go, go, go. Hey, come on, two. One. Come on, one.
On the carry, it's Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's right. Go. Winning team. Let's go. Watch it, Oscar. Snap.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Hey, 21 TX. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a gain of
the first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now Tua. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
20, TX. Corner, long. Double one, high. Ready.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Ready. 20, TX.
They'll run it with Hill. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Ready. Hey, cover one. Hey. Let's go. Out.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'd say that he learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hill. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. On third down, H.A. Through the middle of the field.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 39 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striving down to the 47-yard line.
And now after coughing up the football, serious concerns on that sideline. Their defense surrenders the tying touchdown to start the third quarter, and now the offense follows that up by committing the turnover.
And I think you're sensing the exact same thing that I'm sensing, that the energy, much different here in the second half. We talk about it a lot, but you can feel it kind of rippling through the stadium, and it's affecting the players.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
From the gun, it's Tua. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Hey, report! Report! I'm going. Get hot! Out.
25. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 43 yards. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
20G, what's it? 21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. 20, T. 8.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10.
They'll run with Hill. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
At the Ravens' 30-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
22 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
Simpson. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 7-yard line.
And they'll run it here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. D. Eskridge, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33.
And the Raven first down.
Jackson going to keep it. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This time Jackson will throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 28 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching.
And got his man complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 69 yards. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 65 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 45. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on.
Trenton Simpson, he just flew in there to drop it.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
15-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack.
Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tua's going to change things up. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll run. This is Hill.
Now he's into the clear again. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 15.
It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Long. Hey.
Now back to throw.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Here's Hill. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Achane will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Achane once more, and he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5.
Wiggins on the
Hey,
tackle.
come on, 2.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
21G, corner, long.
2 and now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Nick Westbrook-Ikhine,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
No, we changed it. Come on. Where's it on? Hey.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
So that's going to set the new standard for quarterbacks. It's a record 5th rushing touchdown of the game.
Change it. Yo. Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Jackson now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Achane. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Dolphins, first down.
Now two are going to change the play. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Tua. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, 44 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Patterson now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run straight ahead with H.M. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
H.N. here, they stay on the ground. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So the problem's really starting to add up now. I mean, they tried a field goal in an effort to get a little bit closer, but the block and return make the situation worse.
I like what you just said there. Just trying to get a little bit closer. I think mentally, that's why they were doing it, because really the 3 wasn't going to do them a whole lot of good. But they feel better about themselves now. They feel exponentially worse.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 2 touchdowns. 20 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here.
For the 2-point conversion.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tam.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
44.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these balls.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly. Keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and a man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And they'll come out with a three-tight end look on the first play of the drive.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Hey, middle. You at X.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
What is it? Hey, 13. Go ahead. Hey.
Again, Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
What? 180. Nice shot. Hey, middle. Report. Sit up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. You. Hey, report.
Throwing is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Holding, receiving team.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20.
Turbo one high. 20, TX. Yeah, let's go. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Hill. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 25 yards that time.
25 yards on the
What
play.
an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
44. Ready. Hut.
On the ground, this is Gtowncapp.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
This is Hill. The 20. 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 45 yards. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. We often give credit to the O-line. Their 2 tight end formation, those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On first down, back to Achane.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane, 29 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin to drive at the 30.
And the Ravens taking the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Now Hill to return it.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over first and 10.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Hey, get set. Hey, 18. Spawner, long. Hey. Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready. Number 1. 19. Let's go. Hey, 21 TA.
From the gun, it's Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Nothing like understanding where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they've got it as we resume action. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the
Jackson.
42-yard line.
That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
4.
To throw again is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Baltimore, first down.
Hey, come on.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Jackson. Well, this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raven first down.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Don't worry.
Here's 2nd and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hill. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. It's David Ojabo there for the tackle.
Second and 9.
All right. 18. Watch it, Oscar. Hey, scat.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll run for it with Achane. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down to right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Solo left Zion. Whoa. Hey, 21 T. Ready.
Looking to pass. Tua. Open man, Westbrook Akino. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, come on,
Now Hill. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Jackson going to keep it. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And the Baltimore first down.
Go ahead.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. It's a gain of 32 that time.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson now. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Ravens 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again.
It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Tua going to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
21G, 21G. Hey, 21TA.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Solo left Zion.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
20 TX.
Now Tua.
And it is caught.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 39. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And Tua's going to change things up.
Ready, shot. Watch. Ready. Hey, corner, long. Scat. Let's go. Ready.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
21G, 21. Hey, 21 TX. Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try now for Patterson.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
1 second, all that remains.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime. And getting back into the action.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Second and 6.
Up the middle, Achane.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, 37 yards. And the Ravens are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Now after the touchdown, Luth back out to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And Miami's offense set and ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
20, TX, 21G, 21G.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Corner, long. Hey, solo left Zion. Out.
They're going to look to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow. Taking it right down Broadway. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Patterson now for the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
On the return, Rasheen Ali. And now here come the Ravens. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
No. Change it. Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. He's got a man. Complete. touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 79 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Ravens 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. From the 46, here's second down and 7.
Go ahead.
They'll give this to Gtowncapp. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey!
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Now Tua going to change the play.
42-yard line.
Go ahead.
Running right, here's Gtowncapp. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Ready, son?
Running left, Gtowncapp. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. A run straight ahead with Gtowncapp. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is too off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
brings up
2 yards on the first
6.
down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now we're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
A gain of 52 yards. First down, Ravens.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
6-yard line.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
45. Ravens 36. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Hill shedding the tackle. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you're going to be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Looking to pass. Tua. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore Raven offense returns, and we see wide receiver Rashad Bateman bringing him out. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and Even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score at this point.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now it's Jackson. Going deep for Walker. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. But probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Go ahead. Middle. Hey, Ozzy. Hey, middle.
Jackson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st down, Baltimore.
To throw again is Jackson. Finding Walker complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. It's complete. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down.
Jalen Wright, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th-quarter lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Ravens ready to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Jackson to throw. And this
This is intercepted, and that should do it. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score.
Jalen Wright with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Patterson now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage. Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. He's on his way.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A big play there. 58 yards. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Jackson. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
Ravens 50.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Corner, long, long. Solo left Zion. 20, TX. Out.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 9. A little over 40 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
For the two-point conversion.
And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in two-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On the ground, this is Hill. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.